Ah, here it is. There's so much shit going on.
Adventurers, we shall depart for the Dragon Isles shortly.
I did not mind at all. While waiting, I captured some vibrant images.
You'll get plenty of pictures in the Dragon Isles. So many new species to document.
And maybe get eaten by.
Let's just get this all out in the open right now. Ah, here we go. Listen, Mudbutt, because you were so nice before, I'm not gonna ignore you.
I captained hundreds of smuggling operations, launched right under Elisand's nose. If anyone understands subtlety in navigation, it is I.
Is that, oh. I thought it was, what's his face, that dude? Orleth or whatever his name was, the dude from Legion, I forget his name. Oculeth, the Telemancer or whatever he was. Alright, let's see if we load. That's weird, I thought I could mute that. There we go, cool. I can watch my own stream. Nice. Well, we shall see. We shall see. All power to the engines. Okay. Of course. You know, it's so great that Area 52 never works. Well, back again. Hey, you know, at the very least, I can get my Feldrake mount.
We are united in purpose.
Just once, I'd like my server to not be full barred. I really need to not be on Area 52. I should just move everything over to Wormrest Accord. What an absolute pain. I mean, even if our server is the only one and everybody else, like, yeah, I understand everybody else is going to have a good launch, but
There is much to discover.
it just didn't show up. 5 minutes for it to arrive. Well, what can you do? I can at least get my Feldrake mount. There's an upside to everything. Anybody else, if you watch for 4 hours, you get a free mount. We're gonna be here a while. Just everybody spawned at the graveyard. God damn, I wish just once I could experience a launch that wasn't fucked up beyond repair. It was smooth, right, for everybody else. I know there were some fringe cases, but if 98% of everybody else got to go before you, you gotta take the L. And it's like, I've been taking the L every single expansion launch since WoD at this point. Boat at Lunak. If you're gonna complain, you might want to at least spell shit correctly. Oh, fool. The orb of confusion causes confusion. I ain't got nowhere to be. I'm getting my free mount. Let's just slither our happy little asses over here.
Adventurers, we shall depart for the Dragon Isles shortly.
So you say, Captain Coppertone. But we'll see what happens.
I captained hundreds of smuggling operations, launched right under Elisand's nose. If anyone understands subtlety in navigation, it is I.
We're gonna be here a while, folks. I would wager Lord Vader is in danger. Oh, hey, we're here. And look, they did put a portal. Was there anything interesting supposed to happen? Because if there was, I didn't see what it was.
I could use
Welcome
you.
to the Dragon Isles.
I look forward to hearing what
Uh-oh.
you planned.
Not out of the woods yet. Well, I'm gonna go get some Tylenol. For some reason, my jaw's hurting right here. Like, why is it that Area 52 is always foobarred, man? Oh. No, honey, stop it. I let you in here so that you would behave, not to act like a little brat. No, hon, stop it. No. No. Come here, stop it. Oh my god, you were annoying me. I said no. I'm already pretty annoyed. I don't want you to also bug me. Also, grabbing them by the scruff is what their mothers would do, so it's not super violent. I don't understand why Area 52 never works. It's just like Shadowlands, where I was waiting for 2 hours for the game to fucking work. Someday it'll just work. It's like, what can I do in the meantime, man? I have no way of distracting myself. No, hon, the mic is not something for you to hug, baby. I moved it out of the way so that I could cuddle you. But all you want to do is just be a little troublemaker. Like, it's okay, right? As long as 90% of the launch was good, it's fine. Those of us who are on realms that always have problems at the start of every launch, it's just our problem. To be fair, you were a fringe case. Man, Blackie Lawless looks hella old. I mean, he is probably hella old. The future rock stars? Well, I became a born again Christian, so I don't know where they are now, and I don't know where they'll come from, but they're not me anymore. Sir? Yeah, good thing I'm not a competitive person who's constantly trying to get world first or anything. Because I'd be fudged. You know, meanwhile, I'm sure they tell them, make sure that Tichondrius works just fine. Make sure that Illidan works just fine, because all of our big content creators are on those servers. As long as those servers are fine, that's all that matters, because all the publicity will be funneled into those 5 content creators. Just make sure those servers are fine. Oh, I should have just been on Wormrest Accord. Just leveling. Tichondrius is fine. Why is it always Area 52, man? I need to get off this fucking server. You know, at the very least, we can get our drops. I'm gonna like get around and walk for a bit. I need to get away from the computer just because I have a headache. This whole situation's like stressing me out. It's really annoying. Every goddamn time with Area 52, this shit is always like this. But you know, fuck the 1%. Like, you know, at this point, we're the 1% of people who are experiencing stupid shit like this, right? So long as everybody else is in and having a good time, it's a success. Earlier, I was talking about how 50% of an album is a good album to me. I guess we're the fringe case. I really need to learn to get off this stupid platform. Like, not this platform, but this stupid server. Area 52 always manages to suck ass. Let's see how many of these world servers are down, huh? Man, what a pain. What a pain, what a pain, what a pain, what a mighty big pain. Lots of people having issues. Well, whatever server Yummy is on, he's not having issues. Okay, Tally looks like he's having issues. He's on Illidan, so... Dratnos is on Tichondrius. He's also having issues. Okay. Preach has an ad running, so I can't see if he's having issues. Race to World 470. Whatever server now is on, he's not having issues, so... Fine, as long as we're not the only ones, but damn. Lobos is streaming. Lobos is streaming. Wow, he's having issues, whatever server he's on. So Yummy's the only one that I've seen so far that's in. What are they on? Terran Middle EU? I guess that's a good server to be on. And whatever server Yummy's on, he made it in. Pete Davidson always looks like he's miserable. Oh wait, now's having trouble, so he's not going to be World First 70. I mean, I know it's Schadenfreude, but that's kind of funny to me. Who else? Who else? Okay, Asmongold didn't. He managed to get in. I don't even know what server he's on. Max managed to get in, even though he's on Illidan. Some French streamer who I don't know. A Spanish streamer who's like really popular. Lyric. Okay, but there's still a lot of people who are in who aren't me, and I'm envious of them. Bajura is also in. Asmon and Preach are in. Cutie Pie. I'm a Cutie Pie's. That dude's such a. Well, whatever. It's cool. I think I like him as a streamer. It's just that he's not typically a WoW streamer, but he was more of a League dude. Asmon and Preach. Yeah, I don't know what I mean, Asmongold has half of the total viewership currently. What are we at? 800k, almost a million viewers. That's not bad. He's almost at 200k. So that's 1/4 of the viewership. So they should hope that at least his server is working. What server is he on? I should probably switch over to that one. It's probably a safe bet. I've played WoW with Cutie Pie. Oh, have you? That's an interesting story you've never told. Like you were in his guild or something, or you're just like in a random group finder that he was in during Beefle, huh? How lame. Every time me and others were helping him out, like leveling him or what? Nobody ever power levels me. I always have to power level myself. Through the power of questing, behold the power of wealth of knowledge. You enchanted all his gear for him so he was OP. Well, that was nice of you. Never offered to enchant my gear. Literally, I have like nothing to do, man. Just wait for the damn thing to like be fixed. Like shit is whack. You'd probably not even use it, lol. What, the gear? I mean, maybe if you offered. If it got to the point where enchanter scrolls, like you mean to enchant your gear? I just gave him a bunch of scrolls to use on his gears. To use E on his gears. That's cool. I mean, I'm just like kind of playing. I'm only kind of miffed because I'd like to be playing the game that I paid $90 for. But that was news to me. I didn't realize that you had helped him out before. Once I stopped having interest in League of Legends, I stopped watching him pretty much. All he would play was Escape from Tarkov for the longest time. And I had no interest in watching that either. Probably can't get away with playing stuff like that because it's copyright. I mean, it's technically a cover, and it's technically not in the correct key, so maybe it's safe. Oh man, the past 3 expansions have been like this for Area 52 dudes. Them East Coast servers. Someday we'll get to play the game. Someday. There we go. Do McCormick seasoning salts. Man, what a bummer. Oh, bummer. Well, at least by the time this is all over, I can use my new fell drink mount never because we're supposed to be using dragon riding the entire time. Darn. Hey, buddy, we're on 10 mil EU, or he's on Sylvanas EU, I forget, but... What is Asmongold on? Proudmoore? We really gotta go on those servers that have the most content creators, or the most popular ones, I should say, so that we have a better chance. I mean, to be fair, even Towley, the biggest Blizzard shill, is having trouble, eh? Yeah. But at least 27,000 people get a chance to see that, like, the launches are far from perfect. Don't go on. Put it back. You're reading from the Bible black. Let me go. I found addiction and it makes me feel alive. So now is still having trouble. Man, that sucks. Especially since he's trying to go for like a world record. That really sucks. What a shame. should still be E. Well, shoot. What do we do? Just kill time, I suppose. Hey, you know, at least our drops. We'll have our drops. For the Feldrakes, we can't even use on the Dragon Isles. We could use them in old content, though. What's a long one? Damn, I failed this dang meta even like 6 times and it takes like an hour and a half each time. Meta event? Damn, that sucks. 6.5 hours, huh? That's probably about how long I'm gonna have to wait for the server to be up. Sweet picking is hard, man. I'll never be made into a fancy pie. Starting it again. Yeah, good luck with that. May your adventures be more fruitful than mine are. The soundtrack to my life. You know, it wouldn't be that bad to turn this into a slide, like a slide tool. It's nice and smooth. Excuse me. Super lame. Oh, fool. Oh shit! I got a gift to Sal. Someone gave me a gift in Tally's channel. I was only there for a brief moment. Well, thanks, Sly Tink. Yeah, we're not in the same chat anymore. I was there for but a brief moment, but thanks for the gift sub. I sure wish I was able to be gifted subs. I wish I was popular. I wish I had what Krabs had. Look at his daughter. She's a whale. At least give us some game time or something, man. This shit is extreme. Extremely whack. What about Dratnos? Were you able to make it in? Dratnos is cool, and no, he wasn't. I guess so. Tichondrius is having trouble. Illidan is having trouble. Well, I mean, Max was able to get on there, and he's on Illidan, as far as I'm aware. Bless you! Ay, ay, ay. It's just it's boring, and I felt like I could be doing other things. That's the problem that sucks, is like I'm not playing the game, and there's nothing to distract me from the boredom of waiting for the game to start. That's the hard part. Taliesin and Evitel, I'm sure they got in just fine. Oh no, they're still waiting for the boat. Oh man, that sucks. At least I'm on the waking shore, at least. How suspicious. I mean, it's not suspicious. Maybe they just got lucky. Like, Asmongold is fine. Max is fine. Preach appears to be fine. Super lame. Shroud is still trying to get over to the Dragon Isles. Peekaboo IRL. Zaryu's trying to log into the world server. Bajira's in already. Lucky dude. Man, it looks like I'm a Cutie Pie has like never cut his hair. In the times that I've known him existing, his hair has been that same length. Kalamazoo made it in. That dude's on limit or whatever limits new thing is called now. What is it? Liquid. Team Liquid makes it in again. Now made it in. Bummer. This launch is a kind of a show, clown show, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely a shit show. I would agree with whatever Rumble said. There was this monk that was saying it was a shit show whenever it was. So we got on the boat, right? I don't know if you were here. We got on the boat the first time. It came, everything. And then the loading screen happened. And then nothing happened for the longest time. And then everybody just like spawned at the graveyard in Duratar. And you just see like everybody get on their flying mounts and fly back to the fucking the Zeppelin Tower. And like already the complaints were coming in, and it's like yep. This is kind of a clown fiesta. This is a shit show for sure. And it's always like the East Coast realms too that seem to like not have any, like that always have issues. Or it just so happens that we're in the shards that don't have issues, because someone was saying that like their guild or whatever was on a different shard that was able to get there just fine. But it always just so happens that we're on the shard that has all the fucking issues. But yeah, this launch is definitely a shit show. It was a shit show for me in Shadowlands. It was a shit show in BFA. What was the intro to Legion like? Legion was actually great because the game actually fucking worked on day one. WoD was a shit show at launch. I want to say Mist's launch was smooth. Well, I recently learned most of the country's populations is on the East Coast. In terms of WoW, you mean? Like, I'm pretty sure Liquid Guild was on Illidan. Towley's on Illidan, I know that for a fact. And he appears to be having problems as well. So it's like all of the East Coast servers always have trouble. But for whatever reason, Max doesn't. Max got in just fine. He's able to race to a world first level 70. Like, you can't, like, win that race and, like, willfully accept the prize. Like, because that's not fair. Like, not being able to start racing for max level until, like, an hour afterwards is, like, a death sentence for you actually getting the title or getting the achievement. Like, that's so, like, not cool. Like, those achievements should be taken out because it's like not everybody was on a level playing field. You just got dealt the wrong hand and all of a sudden you can't log in and play the game. Such a boomer. In terms of people, yeah. It sucks too because Area 52 is like my home. I enjoy this server for the most part. Feels a little more quaint than like Illidan. It feels like everybody on Illidan is rude. But people on Area 52 were neat. But if WormQuest Accord is also down, or Wormrest Accord, sorry, is also down, then I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself. Oh, he's on Kalthazad. Yeah, Tally was on Kalthazad for a while. And I think Kalthazad is a central server. So like all the Texas dudes go there. We were on Cho'Gall back in the day, and Cho'Gall was a Mountain Standard Time server. But I didn't have anybody on it. I imagine Kalthazad has a decent population. Felt like it did back in the day. Kalthazad server population. Overall, it has 16k characters. Is that right? Kalthazad has like no population on it. Well, that would... High population ever since its launch. Maybe that's just who's logged in recently. 16k does not seem like a lot. I don't know, these WoW server websites are probably like hella out of date. Area 52, yeah, we have the highest population. That's pretty crazy. Illidan's right behind us. According to this. And then it's Mal'Ganis, then it's Sargeras. Server down. Oh. Yeah, we're a mostly Horde server. Same thing with Illidan. Storm Rage. I remember Storm Rage. That's where I have my 4 Alliance characters that I never play. Yeah, dang, I didn't realize we had this many characters on our server. That's kind of crazy. That would probably be why we're always foobarred. But Illidan is behind us at 22k, and then it's Mal'Ganis at 16k. And this is according to WoW Progress, so I don't know how accurate this information is. Kill Jaden. Man, Kill Jaden hardly has anybody on it. And then there's Kal'Thuzad. Okay, so Kal'Thuzad has like nobody on it. That's probably why. And because he's such a popular streamer, it doesn't matter. He can get all the rating and items he wants from his chat. Wormrest Accord, in terms of RP, it's only slightly behind Moonguard. But Moonguard is where you have all the sexy time fun. Terralion, that's a mostly Horde server. Time zone. So my time zone is -7. So Proudmoore and Hyjal and Kil'jaeden are all Mountain Standard Time. Wormrest Accord is also Mountain Standard Time. Interesting. Very interesting. Lightbringer is also -7. That meet any of the 2 conditions, has a level 60 character, and killed something in Ny'alotha heroic mode. Oh, well, that's way out of fucking date. How is this still a thing? Well, that's certainly useless to me in terms of knowledge. Has a level 60 character in a guild that killed something in Ny'alotha heroic mode. Oh, okay, so there's no way in hell that's representative of the total population then. Although lots of people apparently have killed something in Ny'alotha heroic or mythic, according to these. Population, oh, only if it has an asterisk next to it. Maybe. Doesn't have one. No, it's just 1, someone with a level 60 character, and 2, they've killed something in Ny'alotha heroic. Which is weird. US Ice Crown. Someone named Richard Hertz on US Ice Crown. That's funny. 85 Tauren Warrior. That 85 doesn't exist as a level anymore. How in the fuck you can have records dating back to 2008, but you don't have current records of what the current WoW population is on the server? I mean, really. The mother load. Oh yeah, it's hard finding like what's the most realm population. WoW Analytica. For Nymphomania. Oh. The bar went all the way through. Yeah, Area 52 is like major horde. Number of guilds. Fascinating. Classes, spec, average eye level. So, the vast majority of, well, not majority, but like 12% of the realm is druids. That's pretty interesting. I mean, this is what I'm looking at if you're not interested in watching a loading bar forever, but. WowAnalytica.com. Now, is there anything remotely useful, like telling me, like, how many players are actually on the server? WoW Classic Calculator. So yeah, it's Area 52, then it's Illidan, then it's Storm Range. With the number of guilds, according to this. Yeah, Kalthazad's like number 18. It's all the way down here. And then Wormrest Accord. Well, if Wormrest also wasn't working, then... Oh man, you mean... The fuck? Well, we're in, lovelies, we're in. And all I had to do was distract myself for an hour. Meet narrated Rivergleam on the shores of the Dragon Isles. Welcome to the Dragon Isles. Oh, okay, it's still lagging, like...
Keep an eye out for anything
I can't turn in anything. Well, we're probably already dead. We just don't know it yet. But we'll see what happens. You know, whenever we level our alt, it's going to be really nice to see what the launch was supposed to look like. It's going to be really nice to see what... I've just been... We may just end slow or failed login attempts. We're currently investigating the cause and provide updates as they're available. Oh, you don't say. During this time, the game may be unavailable for play. Yeah, well... Isn't that just how it goes? World servers down. And he's out of here. This is what we call in the business a cluster. I mean, I guess I am on the biggest server. Woe is me. Whoop-de-dee, have a bowl of me. Meatloaf, 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 meatloaf crunch. That was lucky though. I got gifted a sub to Tally's chat. I wonder if it means like if it if I get anything out of it. For a whole month. I was only watching his channel for but a moment. Yes, and for that moment you were very good. Poor Britney Spears, she can't catch a break. It's always sad to see someone, everything just go wrong in their lives. And the server is down. I'll go long enough to get my Feldrake and then say like fuck it, we'll just try again tomorrow. I literally, like, cause I could be playing like anything else, man, at this point. I'm doing this for the content, but there's no content to be hit. Pardon me. Play that sweet all around the watchtower solo. I don't know how. Ooh, not to mention he was using metal strings on that guitar. He wasn't using nylon like I'm using. It's a combination, and not to mention he's using a guitar that has wah pedal. He's got this whole setup that I just don't have. Not to mention he was using drugs. I don't think his drugs helped him play his guitar any better. There's footage of him playing it when he's not on drugs, and he's like phenomenal. I'm sure I could probably learn to play the basics of it. But the part where he uses like slide guitar and makes it sound all trippy and the wah pedal and all that, I don't have that stuff. No reason to get excited. The thief he kinda spoke. A dead man swimming over the sea. He longed to be, but he did like to do drugs. That's what got him killed. I don't know if it was alcohol or what, but he asphyxiated on his own vomit, which is like terrible. I got into a debate with my boss once who was a better singer. Who do you think is better, MJ or Freddie Mercury? I mean, it's up to personal preference, right? I think I like more Michael Jackson songs than I do Queen songs. The thing, but like if we're looking at it objectively, Freddie Mercury could sing decently low and hit really high notes, where Michael Jackson was more of a mid to high registry dude. He could hit low notes. And there is footage of Michael Jackson using low notes during his concerts. So it's rough because Michael Jackson was a singular person who, although he had lots of songwriters help him with his stuff, he could sing and dance and choreograph and shit like that. And Freddie Mercury was good as part of Queen. I don't know how good he was by himself as a solo artist. I'm going to go with personal preference and say MJ. But like no matter what you do, like if you pick a side, you're always going to offend someone who's a big fan of the other person. Like I think Freddie Mercury is a talented performer and singer. Like there's no question about that. But his teeth were jacked up and Michael Jackson didn't have jacked up teeth. Like there are like certain areas that you can deconstruct to like add more points or take away points. Like I'm sure there were people who were attracted to Freddie Mercury. Neither of them were attractive men to me. I'm not attracted to either of them. I'm not attracted to any of them. But Michael Jackson had way better teeth than Freddie Mercury did, so that's a point in MJ's favor. I've heard that Freddie didn't want to get his teeth fixed because he didn't want to mess up his singing. I mean, I don't know how much your teeth affect your ability to sing. So who knows? Michael Jackson had good teeth and he was able to sing well. According to Michael Jackson, the reason why he had so many nose jobs was to help him with his singing, but it was cosmetic at the end of the day because he had body dysmorphia, so. Who knows? But if I had to pick on cosmetics, MJ had a better smile, and MJ could dance better. But in terms of singing styles, it's just different. And I like more of Michael Jackson songs than I did Queen songs. Like Bohemian Rhapsody is so overplayed. It's a good song, but that song is hella overplayed. And like a lot of Queen songs were like campy and jokey and like I'm not saying you have to have serious songs all the time, but like I'm not into Bicycle and shit like that. Oh, Bicycle. Funny, I was about to say that. Bicycle is your favorite song by Queen or just in general? But like, yeah, that's a goofy song. Bohemian Rhapsody is goofy. Fat Bottom Girls is a goofy song. I don't know. Just by Queen? Okay, yeah. What is my favorite song by Queen? It's not We Are the Champions. That's also fucking overplayed. Killer Queen is an alright song. Like, I don't know. I probably have to listen to more of them. But I feel like Queen is one of those overhyped bands that everybody just loves. And for me, it's like, I don't quite see the appeal, but I just might be a basic bitch and everybody else is like giga-brained or whatever the phrase is. Personally, I don't see what all the hubbub is about. Every time I think about Rush, I just think of Chester Cheetah, yeah. The same thing with Rush. Like, I'm not a huge Rush fan. I know other people are, and they love to talk about how good Neil Peart is. And like, I mean, even Danny Carey was like a fan of Neil Peart. I think he talked at like his memorial or something, right? I don't know, maybe I'm just misremembering. Oh shit! But I feel like games like Guitar Hero helped Rush to be popular like among our generation, just because like ZZY was a Guitar Hero game. Neil Peart is awesome. It's hard to deny that, yeah, for sure. But then again, I'm like, because I'm not a big Rush fan, like I don't know exactly like what about Neil Peart's playing makes him awesome, right? Like, and I'm not like I'm not a drum guru. I'm a guitar person. And Geddy Lee, in terms of a bass player, I guess he's pretty cool. His singing is really unique, like in the fact that he has one of those voices that you either like or you hate. I think I'm in the dislike camp for Geddy Lee. His voice is unique and it doesn't appeal to me. It's like with Cedric Bixler Zavala. It's like with Cedric, like either you like his voice or you don't. And I happen to like Cedric's voice, but I don't like Geddy Lee's, go figure. They're both high pitched. But the only reason I know a lot about or I don't know a lot about Rush, but the reason why I know a lot of Rush songs is because of my dad. Like my dad was a Rush fan. Today Tom Sawyer is a mean guy. One's Latino and one's English. Biased much? One of them is Canadian, and his parents were Polish immigrants. They're both minorities. The reason why he called himself Geddy Lee is because his mom couldn't pronounce Gary correctly. So what do you know, bro, about Geddy Lee? Check your facts. Who? Exactly. See, I know a lot of trivia when it comes to bands and junk. The reason why, he's called Geddy Lee because his mom couldn't say Gary. She pronounced his name Geddy, and so he called himself Geddy Lee. His real name is Gary, the lead singer of Rush. He's from Canada. Didn't you ever wonder why whenever he was on South Park he had the Ike head? They're a Canadian band. I don't. I probably have to listen to a lot of Rush to see what like my full opinion is on it. I just don't like a lot of their songs. Like they're well constructed songs, and they sound good, but they don't resonate with me. Like my favorite band is Black Sabbath, so not even Mars Volta takes Black Sabbath's place in my heart. And those guys are British, so my bias towards British people, maybe. Tony Iommi is Italian English, an English person whose parents are from Italy, Sicily to be more specific. Am I biased towards Italian people? Maybe. Randy Rhoads was from California. Am I biased towards California people? Probably. Richie Blackmore was also British. Like my top 3 favorite guitar players are Richie Blackmore, Randy Rhoads, and Tony Iommi, so the heart likes what the heart likes. Hey, I've just barely noticed there's a button on this thing. What's up with that? Huh. What does that even do? Salesman. We're aware of something going on with the authentication servers and we're working on it. Every damn time with your authentication servers, isn't it? We're working on it. We swear. Everybody else might be able to play the game, and we understand you're not being able to play the game, but you have to admit that because 80% of the population is playing and you're not, it's a win in our books. So you're just going to have to suffer in silence. Oh, I'll suffer all right, but not in silence. You haven't even begun to see me suffering in non-silence. Salesman. Man, that picture is hella old. I don't look like that anymore. Was a Canadian rock band. I guess they are retired by now. They must be pushing into the 70s, some of them. Had a lot of albums. Reputation and legacy. The members of Rush have noted people either love Rush or hate Rush. Yeah, that's probably true, huh? I mean, I'm kind of neutral. Geddy Lee. High register vocal style has always been the signature of the band, and sometimes focal point for criticism, especially during the early years. When Lee's vocals were high-pitched with a strong likeness to other singers like Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin. I don't know, people cream themselves over Robert Plant, though. I never saw his appeal personally. It's just because he was quote-unquote handsome. But he didn't do anything for me, so it's all a matter of preference. Yeah, his name is Gary Lee Weinrib. Toronto. From Ostrovsk, and born in Warsaw and later grew up in Wierzbnik. Did he ever have any kids or get married? I guess not. Fascinating. Geddy Lee who? Canadian, you say? Geddy Lee who? Yes, exactly. I know trivia about Rush. Maybe one of these days I'll have to go on this long-ass listen of other albums to see how I feel about them. Mean pride. His voice is like super high pitched. It's insane. But yeah, his real name is Gary Lee Weinrib. How weird. Like, why would your parents... Yeah, Lee's name Geddy was derived from his mother's heavy Polish accent. I'll have to do more research on them later. The bar loaded all the way. Geddy Lee who? Nestle? Who's like Nestle Crunch Bar? Nasally. Oh, I think it, yeah, nasally. Is that what you're saying? I think nasally. Robert Flatley. Today's Tom Sawyer, he's a real nice guy. Very high pitched. If I have trouble hitting like regular people's notes, you bet your sweet ass I'm not able to hit Geddy Lee's notes. That's for damn sure. Mean pride. I never said he got married. I wonder if he was secretly gay. Maybe he did get married and it just didn't show up on Wikipedia. It's like Steve Perry. He could have had any woman he wanted, but he never got married. He did marry, quote unquote, marry some girl that died of cancer, woman who died of cancer, but I think everybody's relatively sure that Steve Perry is gay. What's this guy's name again? Geddy Lee. Robert Flatley. Oh, well, start quest now.
What have you learned lately?
Okay. We can't get past this point. We just can't. Potion seller. I need your strongest potion. I don't know. He's married to someone named Nancy Young. And they do have a son. It was just that's what listed on the sidebar. They have a son, Julian, and a daughter, Kyla. He's an avid watch and wine collector with a collection of 5,000 bottles. So, no sort of slander intended. I mean, it's not slanderous to call somebody, you want a boat, motherfucker? No, I'm on the Dragon Isles. But the quest, I can't turn the quest in. I'm literally on the Dragon Isles. I'm here on the Waking Shore. I just can't get past turning in the intro quest to the campaign. But yeah, no slander intended. I just didn't see, Wikipedia didn't put his wife and children on the sidebar, so I had to dig deeper into into his personal life down here. But he has 2 kids, apparently. A son named Julian and a daughter named Kyla. And he collects watches and wine. And he has over 5,000 bottles. And he takes annual trips to France where he indulges in cheese and wine. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Grapes for humanity, huh? He's also a longtime baseball fan. He began reading the works of Bill James. Oh, I guess that's some sort of baseball thing. He collects baseball memorabilia. Wow, what a Chad. He's a Jewish atheist. He considers himself Jewish as a race, but not so much as a religion. I'm not down with religion at all. I'm a Jewish atheist, if that's possible. Well, his ethnicity is technically Polish. I don't know. I feel like that's one of those topics where it's best to just leave it. To me, Judaism is a religion, but... Your server's too weak to accept my quest, adventurer. He really is a wino. 5,000 bottles of the stuff. And he loves baseball. He's a regular all-American. All-Canadian American. Mean pride. What you say about his companies? Yeah, I can't get higher than that. What you say? It's like really fucking hard. But that's an alright song, you know. Tom Sawyer is a pretty good one. You either love Rush or you hate Rush. Your server's too weak to accept my quest, adventurer. It's too populated. Why would I have faith in you, adventurer, when my potions can do anything you can do? Your voice is too weak to him. Wait, your voice is too weak to him, my notes, adventurer. What? Your voice is too weak to him, my notes, adventurer. I think there's your phone might have autocorrected or something there. The syntax is hurting my brain. Oh, to hit my notes, okay. Yeah, I have to take the L on that one. My voice isn't as high pitched as Geddy Lee. You can perform many fun actions with the emote system, such as typing /dance to dance. Wow. That's a tip. That was a sentence that somebody typed out. Your voice is too weak, singer, to hit my notes. You can perform many fun actions if our servers actually work. Yeah, no shit. You know, when the servers work, it's you can do lots of cool things, but man, this is such a shit show. See, what's gonna happen, right? Everybody's gonna get frustrated and go to bed, and then it's gonna work for everybody else who does 24-hour fucking streamathons like Towley and shit. Because Towley has a legion of like family members and friends who stream for him whenever he gets tired. Man, how lame. What a bummer. God damn. It's like every time too, it's like this shit wasn't free. I had to buy money. I had to buy money and also buy this game. And I expect my fucking shit to work, man. Well, you see, as long as 70% of the people are actually able to play, it's okay. It was a successful launch by those metrics. You were just one of the casualties. Oh man, my 1 hour event is starting. Here's to getting lucky. Yeah, that also sounds very mind-numbing to me. Almost as mind-numbing as waiting for these servers to actually work. It's like a giant raid that needs like 50 plus people. Boy. Well, that sounds tedious. What you say about company? What you say about society? I'll just prowl all the subreddits of Reddit that have nudity while I'm waiting. What you say about society? And they'll be none the wiser. This is a load of barnacles. It's a lot of fun, very epic. It's against the final boss of the expansion. You know, the final boss of this expansion is a loading screen. I've yet to be able to even pull the boss to give it a shot. You can perform many fun actions with the emote system, such as typing / dance to dance. Is this the same one we've been seeing this whole time? I don't even remember. And we keep rolling back, and we have to keep accepting the quest over and over. Oh, lordy, this is a bummer. I was really looking forward to playing the game, you know. Meanwhile, all the world first raiders are able to join just fine. Surely there's no funny business. Okay, Tali's still having trouble. That sucks for him. But he's got, he's got fucking 30,000 people. Dratnos is in and he's leveling with his friends. Lame. But that's cool that he's in. Raised to world first 70. Oh. Well, that's a shame for you, buddy. Aris is streaming the hotel. Let's all level together, friends. Was he able to get on the boat at all, I wonder? Tell us the never tell here. Okay. Start the Dragon Isles quest. I was sitting on this fire for a million years. That's always good.
Ah, I could use your expertise.
Okay, I can accept the quest he's in.
Let me know what you find.
Man, like, this is such shit. It's like every time I'm able to like fucking load in, but it doesn't fucking work. Oh, what a pain in my ass. Such a pain. Such a pity. This is so unfun. So uncool. World servers down. World servers down. World servers down. Down. Down into the depths of despair. What the pain, what the pain. Over there. So Titan panel, I mean, I can't really upgrade this one. Now you die, or else you will die. I'll send you to your death. You just might die. Like, I don't need Dig Dug anymore. I'll keep Excavator around just in case. I'm not really using Handy Notes, so we'll get rid of that. Not using Postal. Excuse me. So when a stranger calls you, don't look in his eyes, 'cause it's voodoo. Cry me a river, you'll learn. Bring me your children, they'll burn. Never look back, never turn. Cry me a river, you'll learn. Voodoo. Say you don't love me, you'll burn. We're trying to figure out the cause. You learn. Hi, honey. I'm a honey. What else? I didn't find an upgrade for Titan panel. Oh, I guess I could check tell me when. "21 hours ago." Mailbox to retrieve it. How lame. Cry me a river, you learn. Anything else? So we got Voodoo, Titan panels not available. Tell me when. We have immersion. Haven't checked for LVY yet. We just got details. We just got DBM. I have the most current version of LVY, so not much I can do there. Move this over here. Hi, honey. No, baby. Yeah, 13.06 is what I have, so that's pretty much everything. Cry me a river, you learn. Alright, all these folders need to be deleted. They're just empty and taking up space. You've got mail. So do I just Alt F4 out of this bitch or what? It's been stuck here forever, probably because I was updating my add-ons during it. I only have 11 hours left of game time. No. Whatever shall I do? Man, this is something else. Breaking news. We're aware of an issue. Oh, I bet you are. Everything else is, you know, Titan panel, I couldn't find anything. Load anyway. You enjoyed playing with someone, add them to your friends list. Or don't. Well, the server is down. Well, even after fixing all of. Even getting my add-ons fixed, that apparently wasn't the problem. So who freaking knows? I'm not using a scavengerator anyway. Well, foo, I'm gonna go take the whiz, I guess. It's been 4 hours since I started waiting to play. So I started waiting. I ate lunch at like 2:20. It's now 6:25. My eating window is 4 hours, so I'm gonna eat dinner. And my eating, in the time it took me to eat both meals, I've been waiting for this fucking game to be playing, and it hasn't been. Oh, this is such a travesty. Like, Illidan is fine, he's working, like, it's just Area 52. It's always Area 52 that's the last to get fixed. What a shit show. Shit show. aspirin.
Well, there wasn't any naproxen sodium or ibuprofen?
No.
Are you sure?
I looked at it, see me.
I always have Tylenol. I always have ibuprofen. I can't believe it must be all those bottles. Does your head still hurt? I'm sorry. I thought I had some. I have more aspirin. Let me scan the other one. Oh, look. Ibuprofen.
I mean, the boat is working. I don't know, fellas. I'm just kind of mentally exhausted right now. Like, I don't care. I don't care enough about the launch experience to keep going through this fucking song and dance. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow.